Hey, this is Brett the Hitman Hart, and you're listening to the Smacked Raw podcast.
I'm like, okay, well, has this always been a thing? Where have I been?
Hey, what's going on, you guys? Welcome to the NXT recap brought to you by the Smacked Raw podcast. I am your hostess with the mostest, Katie Baby.
Hey.
Of course, I'm joined with the Shaq to my Kobe, Mr. NXT himself, RN. How you doing?
What's good, girl?
You know, not much. Sweating. It's hot. It's hot in Pittsburgh, man. I'm telling you. It got up to like 75 out of nowhere.
It's fucking pouring here.
It's gonna start here soon, and I'm nervous because I really don't want anything getting messed up again.
Right, let's blaze this shit, get the in and get out.
Well, it doesn't matter because I got a podcast later too, and it's still gonna be thunderstorming.
Oh, yeah. Maybe somebody else could host.
Oh.
That was a joke.
Yeah, an awful joke because I'm the only one. Well, because Kyle was like, "Oh, I can just do it Thursday," and I was like, "No, it's fine. I'll do it." So it's my fault. It's all on me. It's fine.
We'll figure it out.
If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Oh well. I'll just take a shot and deal with it later. But for those who don't know, we are a wrestling recap show. You can find us live on twitch.tv/puttingyouover Monday, Wednesday, Friday for the Raw, NXT, Dynamite, and SmackDown recaps. When we're not streaming, you can find the standing streamer with his show Putting You Over, where he interviews a plethora of wrestling figures in the community. If you miss a live stream, we have the video from the podcast up on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/SmackRawPodcast. Go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe if you want, hit the notification bell so you get notified every time we post a new video.
Oh.
If you don't like watching podcasts, you can find the audio form on basically any audio podcast platform you can think of. Leave a review when you're there. That helps us, I guess. I don't know. Algorithms and things I don't understand. Choose not to understand. Kyle was even like, "Do you want access to the money?" I said, "Hell no."
For what?
I don't know. Just so someone else could like divvy it out if needed. I don't fucking know. I was supposed to have a boom. It got stolen. So he has to send me another one.
Wait, what?
It got shipped to my house on Monday, apparently, because I was talking to him last night. And I went outside and like I checked everywhere. Nope, it got stolen. So he has to send me another one.
Damn. Did he get his money back or anything?
Amazon's really good about that. So if it's like
Right.
stolen or anything, they'll just send me another one. And I told him, I was like, just make sure you put like the back door or like upstairs because I live on a main road.
Yeah.
So it's not the first time something has been stolen from me.
So, I mean, pretty much same for us. Like, if we had to either tell them to like call us when you get here, we'll open the door so you can throw the package in.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even have shit sent here anymore. I have it sent to my dad's house because we live literally on the main road of the town. So like, fucking crackheads walking through the alley and shit. Fucking everything going on. I'm like, nah, can't take those chances.
No. It's some bullshit, but it's fine. I'll get a boom eventually.
Right. Should have got it months ago when the joke started, but
Nope.
you were too good for one.
I was too good for one, but now I need it. I don't know where it's gonna go on this desk, but it's gonna go somewhere.
Facts.
Wrestling News World. Head on over to the website, wrestlingnewsworld.com. Check out some articles written by some pretty cool people. We have the honor of being their exclusive recap. Shout out to them. Support them. You can support us by going where?
To patreon.com/SmackRawPodcast. We got 4 different tiers you can donate to help us get some new shit, get Katie another boom since hers got stolen. We got stickers. All the stickers are fire, especially with Mute RN ones. You can also get your unpopular opinion added to the show, so hopefully we don't eat your ass. But and you get a t-shirt too, depending on how much Kyle actually likes you. So
Yeah. There we go.
that's it.
That's it. Do it. Support the Patreon. Support us. Por favor, please. What's happening? People are liking my tweet now. Leave me alone. NXT overall, how'd you feel?
Uh,
Yeah. I mean, nothing too excited happened besides your girl Tony getting upset.
which I'm not mad at because I mean I see the story that they're doing with it.
A
But
I mean, we'll get to
anytime
it,
her
but
teacher on screen is a win for me anyway. So
god damn it. You're the fucking worst. Well, we're not there yet, so hold on. We'll get there. We started off with Dakota Kai taking on Mercedes Martinez. Obviously, Martinez wants a shot at Raquel, so she's got to go through Dakota first.
this, this match had me so fucking confused.
Why?
Like not the match itself, but like how commentary like leading up to this, it was Dakota Kai and Raquel were kind of positioned as baby faces, but like during the match and shit, like everything that was going on, like somehow they ended up being the heels, and I'm like, I was like I didn't know what was going on. I'm like, wait, hold up, are they the faces or the heels? Is everybody heels? Like what exactly is? Like it didn't make sense to me, like how they kind of like flipped it when the match started.
Yeah, I mean, it also doesn't help that Raquel gets Kai DQ'd because she
Right.
attacks Mercedes at the end.
But that's what I'm saying. Like when that happened, like how commentary was playing it was that they were like Mercedes was a baby face and they were like, you know what I'm saying, like two heels just teeing off on her and shit. But then like during the match, it was they were played it up like they were the baby faces. So I'm like,
Yeah.
they flip flopped so much during the match, like it threw me off a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they're doing with Raquel and Dakota. They gotta figure it out soon because that's your women's division. Like that's the star of your women's division right now.
Well, they also were putting in it too about how Raquel's ordering the Kai out around in the ring and telling her what to do from the outside. Like they played up a little bit on that too, like in the commentary. It's like little subtle things, and little sprinkles here and there. But like I said, it was everything was so damn all over the place. Like you wouldn't be able to catch it unless you actually like were actually paying attention and like watching it.
Yeah, which I clearly was not because I listen. It's a lot of wrestling I have to watch in a week.
Right.
It's cut me some slack, people. But I mean, I'm excited to see the showdown once we get it between Martinez and Raquel. It's gonna be dope.
Yeah, no, it's fire. Like I mean, I wasn't. I wish they had really both jumped her and put her down, and it wasn't just fucking like Raquel destroying her, which is what that ended up being.
Mm-hmm.
But like I would have much rather have been the both of them doing it, so it shows Mercedes how tough she is. But like, I mean, Raquel beat the brakes off her ass.
She did.
She beat the brakes off of her.
She did. Now, do you think whenever these two meet, which will probably be the next takeover if I were to guess, that Kai is gonna turn on Raquel?
I don't know. I hope they don't do that. I hope they ride it out with them as long as possible. Like I said, they were making comments on commentary. Like Raquel's the leader now. She's yelling out to Kai what to do and giving her orders from the outside of the ring. So like they were kind of alluding to it and like kind of like planting the seed, but
Yeah.
we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. I kind of don't want it to happen either. I like the whole Shawn Diesel dynamic to it.
Right.
I don't know. We'll see. But moving on, we got a short-ish interview with Ember Moon and Shotzi Blackheart.
They're so fucking terrible.
What?
They are so terrible.
I thought you said
are.
I was. I was like, I didn't do anything.
No, they are so terrible. They're so ass, so lame. Like Jesus, like they like get them a manager, like or just don't let them talk.
Yeah,
I only wanna
have
hear
your tag
fucking-
champs not talk.
I only want to hear Shotzi at Halloween Havoc. It's the only time she's ever been any good.
It's the only time she's allowed to talk. Halloween Havoc.
They are like, and it's Ember too. Like she's like Shotzi's already. Shotzi's not as bad as Ember, but Ember's so bad, it makes Shotzi even worse.
Yeah.
So she kind of like drags her down. Like that whole thing was like super lame and like felt forced. Like it was just like, get these bitches off the mic as quick as possible.
I mean, thankfully, I guess you could say this interview was saved with the flower delivery.
Right.
But Frankie Monet shows up and reads the card, says all with love from Dexter Loomis, and they're both just like, what the fuck? Like, we don't.
Right. And that part too, again, like, no, you take it. You do. Like, come on, bro. Like, you know who they are? They're Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin of the women's division.
Fuck.
Fucking dope in the ring.
Oh no.
No, like, seriously, tell me that's not an adequate comparison.
I mean, it is, because how many times have we said do not let Shelton and Cedric speak?
Right. Fire in the ring, and you take them serious as a tag team that they could beat anybody, but don't give them a fucking mic. Like, it just don't.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
Ember's just like
a shame.
A blaxploitation character. Like I'll just be waiting on her to say jive turkey and shit, like how she talks. Like, it's like she's, like, and then Shotzi, like, I can at least say Shotzi's getting somewhat better, but like when you have fucking Dolomite dragging you down, you know what I'm saying? Like,
God. All right, moving on. Since you're heated, we're just gonna keep going. Cameron Grimes at the jewelry store. I mean, let's just talk about the real thing that is. Ted DiBiase shows up.
right.
Which, how many people have said they were waiting for this to happen?
I wish they had more interaction and not just him laughing in his face and walking off, which was dope too. And this motherfucker not knowing that Rolexes don't tick. He's like, you sure this thing works? It's not ticking. This is piss carrying cross off.
I mean, it just proves that Cameron Grimes just lucked his way into this money.
Right.
God. But him and Ted DiBiase just having a feud I'd be okay with this.
Ted DiBiase looked good too.
He did, which was shocking.
Right.
Shout out Ted DiBiase. His laugh still haunts me. It's creepy. I don't like it.
That's the best part.
Is the laugh.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the most iconic thing about him.
Right.
That and the belt.
I hope he gives him the $1 million belt.
He won't. Well, he might, actually. I don't know.
Gave it to Stone Cold's whack ass back then.
True. We got grizzled young veterans in the ring. They're upset that MSK were dodging them because they have the 6-man tag match. They vow that they would be the most dominant and important tag team in the division. Outcome, Tommaso Ciampa and Toothless Timmy, who is just back and just chilling.
No explanation.
No explanation needed, I guess. I don't know. They said that they too are also grizzled young veterans, which is true. Technically.
But they're not really young.
I mean, well, how old are Gibson and Drake?
I think they're in their like mid to late 20s.
Oh, okay. I don't know how old Thatcher is, but I know Ciampa's like 30.
They're both late 30s.
Okay.
They're both late 30s.
Okay. Then never mind. They're not as young as I thought. But I mean, like, okay, whatever. Thatcher ends up getting a shoes off if you hate Gibson chant. Ciampa takes off his boot and they start beating up grizzling vets with their boot.
It's NXT. It's some UK shit. Like, I knew most people wouldn't get the reference.
I did not.
It's like people would take their shoes off when the grizzly vets would come to the ring. Like, I don't necessarily know why.
Interesting.
But it was like, you know how the UK, this shit's weird. They always have some weird shit going on.
I mean,
but that's what it was a reference to.
Okay. Now I know. See, this is why I like doing these shows with you, because I don't understand half the shit that happens.
Honestly, I'm gonna be like, I had to rewatch it to get it and to understand it.
Yeah.
Because when I first seen it, I'm like, what the fuck did they take their shoes off for? But then I thought about back to when they were in the UK or whatever. So yeah.
Yeah, that makes a whole lot of sense. Following that, we got Killian Dane and Drake Maverick. Basically, Drake Maverick doesn't trust Killian Dane. He's waiting for him to attack him or join Imperium, and he's just expecting a betrayal.
Even to Drake Maverick to say to bring shit like this up for 100 years of wrestling, where these type of storylines happen. Is Drake Maverick the only wrestler in the history of wrestling that ever thought about, man, this dude's gonna fuck me up behind my, you know what I'm saying, one way or another? Like, how has no one in the history of wrestling ever thought about this or brought it up like Drake Maverick? He's a goddamn pioneer.
He's a goddamn pioneer. I mean, he was the general manager of 205 Live,
Right.
which
But how many
I
times
would
have
forget.
those exact scenarios happened in wrestling and the babyface just acts like he didn't see it coming? Like,
Too many times.
literally.
Too many fucking times. So I like that. I don't know how this happened, but Drake Maverick has become like a genius, and he understands. He's one of us. Like, and that's what I've been saying since Imperium and Dane was like missing and Imperium were the ones to blame. I kept saying that Dane's gonna join him. So
I would honestly, like, now that I think about it, like, I wouldn't be mad if both of them did.
Drake too.
They'd have a mouthpiece because none of them can fucking talk.
That's fucking true.
And especially if Walter's not going to be there full time, even if Thatcher joins, like Drake Maverick, tell me he wouldn't be perfect for them as a mouthpiece.
He would.
Little tiny jumpsuit and shit, his little baby gap jumpsuit.
Little baby gap jumpsuit.
I didn't think about it till I seen him, like how he was talking to him and everything, like, and I was like, damn, you know what? Like, why couldn't they take them both?
Yeah, that's true. I kind of like the idea of Drake joining Imperium with Killian Dane.
They're all European.
Yeah. I was like thinking about it. I was like, yeah.
And like I said, they need somebody to talk for them, because right now, like, they don't say anything. So like, there's never going to be any momentum or anything that they can gain from these feuds because there's no one to talk for them with Walter not being there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
it's like their actions have to speak for themselves, but a lot of the times that doesn't work.
Because Martel's not terrible on the mic, but you can tell he just doesn't have enough experience. You know what I'm saying? And Eichner, same. Like, they're not trash, but I mean, they're also not
the best.
They're not going to be able to hold their own versus Ciampa in a back-to-back on the mic. You know what I'm saying? So, like,
I agree.
Drake could. To me, Drake Maverick may be one of the better talkers in the business, not just NXT. Like,
he's a fantastic talker. Has been since the jump.
Like, yeah. So, like, I know it's probably not on their radar at all, but, like, that would be dope.
Matt just said, I can see RN's nipples, and it caught me off guard, and he made me break. You know what, Matt? Fuck you. How dare you?
How the fuck can he see my nipples? I have on a whole ass hoodie.
And you're literally cropped to like here.
Literally neck up.
Damn it, Matt. I shouldn't have looked at the chat. God damn it. I'm a little rusty. It's been a while. We get Swerve saying he's gonna make Leon Ruff pay. There's a Falls Count Anywhere match next week. Are we done with this feud yet?
I thought we were done last week. Shit.
Why do we need this?
The only thing about this is you can finally see how much better Swerve is as a heel than he is as a face.
Mm-hmm.
His delivery so much smoother. Like, you feel him more being this heel character than when he was a face.
Yeah, honestly. Which, I mean, good. If it gets Swerve like time and gives him a chance to shine, I'm for it.
Facts.
You've hyped this man up so much. I would like to see what he can do to his full potential.
Right, and as a heel is the only way that's gonna happen.
I agree. All right, now we get the upset of the night. Toni Storm taking on Zeta Ramir. I don't know if I actually pronounced her name right. If I didn't, oh well. Before the match,
It looks like Tasha Steele on Impact.
Does she? I don't watch Impact, so I don't know.
Oh well, they're one of the tag. She's one of the women's tag team champion. Her name's Tasha Steele. Like, this girl literally looks exactly like her in every single way.
Well, I'll have to check that up. check that out after. Jesus, I can't speak. Before the match, Tony's basically calling out Zoe Stark. You're just going to be a footnote in my history. What's going to happen to you is what, or happen tonight is going to happen to you. It's basically a squash match until Tony wants to go for the Avalanche Storm Zero. Zoe Stark comes out. That allows Ramir to get some offense and hits one of the most beautiful shooting star presses I have ever seen.
Serious.
And when's the last time I can't recall a woman in WWE alone doing a shooting star press?
No. We've seen 450s maybe I think once or twice, but no, that shit was dope. Like she probably does it better than most of the men on the roster.
Honestly, like I don't even know last time I saw like a good shooting star press. This girl, I mean, she pinned Tony Storm. Matt said it best. 1, 2, 3 kid feels.
Right? Yeah. She's been jobbing out on a couple shows, so like maybe this means this. You know how they do this too, when they bring in somebody new in that they want to start. They start them off like this, get one win with them, and then now they're all of a sudden, you look up 2 months later and they're in the fucking title picture.
That's exactly what happened to Ruff.
Yeah, literally.
It literally happened to Ruff. Did Charlotte do one on Asuka at Mania? A shooting star press? No.
I thought she did. She either did like a 450 or something. She did something. I do remember that.
If it was a shooting star press, maybe I'm just suppressing it from my memory. I have no idea.
Right.
I very well could be wrong. I'm not right all the time, as much as I say I am. I'm not. Next we got Bronson Reed taking on Austin Theory. Poor Indy. Listen, the match nobody really cares about. Like Johnny gets involved 9 times out of 10, whatever. The story is InDex.
Him coming down to the ring like saying I'm sorry with his eyes, and then her saying you talk too much. He never said a fucking word.
I love it.
That's the only thing I can remember out of this whole match.
This is
her saying you talk too much.
This is the best thing about The Way and this stupid feud. Dexter Lumis comes out. Indy starts walking to the other side of the ring. He's following her. Again, not saying a word because Dexter Lumis doesn't say anything. Indy says, you talk too much. He's talking too much with his eyes, obviously. Which is the best. She rolls in the ring and, like, they're standing. She's on the inside. He's on the apron, like they've done a few times. Reed, like, Irish whips Theory almost into Indy. Dexter Lumis takes the bullet, pushes Indy out of the way. But, I mean, Bronson Reed wins. Whatever. He's gonna face Johnny for the title. Nobody cares. The story is InDex. I fucking love this. I love them.
Yeah, no, that's it. I mean, there's nothing else to be said. Like, it's the best part. It's probably one of the best parts of the whole damn show.
Exactly. And after Johnny is just basically like, Indigo, take care of business, referring to Loomis, or so we thought.
Right.
Can they just be a happy couple, please? Like, I'm sick of this. Some Romeo Juliet bullshit.
And we knew from the jump that was fucking Johnny and him sending everybody the flowers.
Yeah, like, y'all ain't slick. Stop. Let Indy have her man. Please. It's gold. I mean,
I just hope it doesn't end up them breaking up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I don't know. I hope not.
They got stuff for him too, for Theory too, paying off the therapist and all that shit. So like they've laced some threads in there whenever they want to blow this up.
That's true. I completely forgot about the therapy sessions, in all honesty.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like so long ago. It was like last month, wasn't it?
Maybe longer than that.
I don't know. Time's not real. I don't know. Bianca does a standing shooting star press. Well, that's true. But it's different coming from the top rope. Bianca's just
Bianca's our queen, but if she still ain't did that shit, nobody's done anything as dope as that. Shooting star press. I'm sorry.
And
And
then,
Bianca does the 450 too.
yeah, I was just gonna
But,
say that.
but ain't none of them better than what that girl did. I don't even know her name.
Shit, what is her name? Zeta Ramir.
Right.
I don't know.
That girl.
That girl. And Charlotte did not do one at Mania that Matt can find. I told you. I would have remembered. Okay, so now we get the tag match. Imperium taking on Killian Dane and Drake Maverick. Again, it's storytelling. The matches are fine. It's just the storytelling is the best thing about these.
Right.
So Bartel tells Wolf to hit Killian Dane with the chair, and he can't do it because they were partners at one point. Insanity, if people even remember that group. I don't know how you would forget. They were a pretty crucial part in NXT.
Right.
So he can't do it. They end up pinning Drake Maverick. And again, subtle storytelling. At the top of the ramp, Eichner and Bartel are kind of standing in front of Alexander Wolf, and Wolf's more back. Kind of just like saying, we're kind of not feeling it right now. You gotta, no, you're bad. Stay in the back. I like the subtleness of this. I guess.
I mean, like, I want to like it, but like without Walter or anybody involved in this, like this is means fucking nothing to me, honestly.
I know Walter's the best part of Imperium. Hell, everyone knows that. But I like that they're trying. I'll give them that.
No, I get it. Like I said, I wouldn't mind if they recruited both of them. Like, put them both in Imperium.
See, now that you say it, like, I really want that to happen.
What if we get the swerve and it ends up being Drake anyway, not Killian?
I will pay you $20. If they end up recruiting just Drake and not Dane, I'll give you $20.
Because I was thinking about that. Like, what if that's what all this is for the swerve? Stop! You spray yourself. Stop. Kids.
I don't have any.
Don't ever.
I mean, eventually I want them, but
No,
now.
you don't. No, you don't.
Stop.
That's what everybody tells themselves, but no, you don't.
I got nieces. That's good enough for right now. I can just give them back. I did the Cameron Grimes thing. Oh, so the match that didn't actually happen, the Robert Stone brand taking on Ember and Shotzi. Indy and Candice come out and beat the brakes off of Ember and Shotzi with the flowers.
Oh yeah.
And there was cupcakes involved.
Strawberry. Oh yeah, that's what it was. I thought it was strawberries. It was cupcakes. Yeah. The fruit basket, that was the best part. Andy was smacking Ember with the fruit basket of fucking like oranges and shit are like rolling around and stuff.
I mean, it was a smart way to tie the whole night together like that. It was smart. NXT's one of the best WWEs to do things throughout the night and have it just get all together at the very end.
Right.
So I liked this. I'm still upset that Indy isn't with Dexter Lumis yet. It'll happen. If not, someone's catching the hands.
I just want them to give Robert Stone some real fucking wrestlers. Like, give him a real stable.
It's never gonna happen.
It's not, which I don't understand because he's money to me. He can be serious. He can be chicken shit hill. Like, I mean,
he got run over by a tank.
Right.
Numerous times.
Play that shit off something serious.
I mean, we'll see what happens. They're claiming that they're the number one contenders now. So, I don't know. Following that, we got the awaited Adam Cole interview. He's poolside at his house, which I saw a lot of people being like, oh, at least Britt lets them use her pool. And I was like, stop being petty. But fucking true. Classic Adam Cole. He's better than the NXT roster. He was tired of carrying Undisputed Era on his back.
Facts.
Kyle only got lucky at TakeOver.
Facts.
he knows that Kyle's kind of feeling anxious, but he doesn't ever feel that way because he's Adam fucking Cole.
Facts.
This division for the title is like the most competitive it's ever been, which is kind of true.
Yeah.
I mean, excluding when there's like Sammy, Kevin, Finn in the beginning, but
Right.
this is definitely like the most competitive I think that division, like going after the title, has been in a while.
On SmackDown, like he needs to go. Like just end this. Like, and it doesn't look like they are ending it after Kyle fucking watching this promo in the back and shit.
Oh yeah, I was getting there. I have no idea what happened. In the Mud Sports rated with a party of 22. Thank you so much. And now there's just a bunch of people dropping facts. Literally just the word facts spelled differently a bunch of different ways. Thank you guys. I have no idea. I just happened to look over and saw all of that happening. Yeah, so he says that he's better than Cross with or without the belt, and that he's the greatest on the roster. And then it cuts to Kyle O'Reilly watching at the CWC, shaking his head.
The random reporter guy that we've never seen before.
Yeah, well, I think he did part of the pre-show stuff for TakeOver Stand and Deliver. I think. Don't hold me to it. I very well could be wrong.
I'm not gonna hold you. I don't know. I've never seen that man a day in my life.
I have never seen that man a day in my life. There's so much going on. I can't even look at the chat. I'm too overwhelmed right now. Alright, main event. Legado taking on MS Kushida, as I saw it on Twitter, from the NXT accounts. Which, okay. Match was obviously good. I liked it. I mean,
No, it was dope.
all six men have been proving that they're a crucial part of NXT.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
again, I'm kind of down on Kushida, but like other than that, like, I mean, not even necessarily just down, well, no, it's down, but not that he's did anything like terrible or anything like that. Like, I mean, he never has a bad match, so
yeah. I mean, the story here is that Legado wins. They take out they take out the champs. They take out Kushida and MSK.
Like, we knew this was coming. Like this is how WWE books shit. So
exactly.
And remember, 9 times out of 10, whoever ends up holding up the belt at the end of the show never ends up winning at the pay-per-view.
Very true.
That's a fucking fact.
That is nothing short of a fact. Also, there's 26 people here now, and we're ending. I'm very confused.
Where the hell did 26 people go?
It's from the raid we got. They're just talking about Blackpool in July, London. I have no idea what's going on in here. Blackpool in July, London in December is something I keep seeing a lot. It's Wednesday, raid. There's a lot happening. But thank you for rating. The channel itself putting you over. Like I said in the beginning, you can find standing streamer here Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays when we aren't. Later tonight, I'll be back at like 10:30, I think. Yeah, something, I don't know, something like that. I'll be back doing the Dynamite recap.
We'll figure it out.
But thank you everyone for following the channel. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching. I will at least see you guys later. RN, we'll see y'all Friday.
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, until then, y'all have a good one. Bye-bye.
Peace out, y'all.